astronauts can fall asleep.
Right.
All right. Something very interesting about it, we saw how lightweight it is.
Right.
All right. It's 94% bigger. Well, before we put them on the ship, we waterproof them, because once we get to the pad, it gets rained on, and the rain can get inside the tile. This is just the tile material, but without any coating, so you can see what happens. Here's the dry one, here's the wet one. We can pick up so much weight with the launch, but what will happen is, now the water expands on assets and actually changes the time. That's all. I need their assistance in showing them
all right, you guys got to show
they like. So I'm going to hold the tile, and you're going to just squeeze that bottle and watch what happens. You don't have to get close, but just squeeze hard. Look at that. See all that water? It just
soaks it up.
And actually starts getting the bottle, but have to keep squeezing, tipping. It doesn't care whether you go upside down or what. It's still drawing all that.
Soaks it all in?
All that water in.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
And then it didn't even feel wet, did it?
How about that?
But the tile, we have to be very careful around. The tile is very fragile. The coating is about the thickness of an eggshell, and the damage is easier than an eggshell. You can just hear me. Okay? But to keep the
it's like styrofoam.
Similar, yes, but it's actually made from the same cylinder. Right? But to keep the orbiter safer and safer, we actually remove some of the tiles and put stronger on, so we're constantly working to make this vehicle safer. Where I can break this one,
So this one's a little tougher.
it's a lot tougher. Yeah. No, this one actually is twice as heavy. That one's 9 pounds.
So you guys like balancing between
yes,
weight.
we add a little weight, we've made a safer vehicle for our astronauts and the vehicle a lot safer. So we're constantly doing everything we can do.
Fantastic.
When you go upstairs, you're going to see material that's called flexible insulation blanket. So you see this cloth. People cannot believe we actually fly a quilt at 17,500 miles an hour. And that is telling you
So where does this go?
This goes on the sidewalls, on the vertical tail, parts of the crew module, and parts of the wing. That is the outside. And here's something else that's the outside. This is on the payload bay doors, the very top of the crew module, where the astronauts are off the wing. This is called Frizzy. It's a felt. This is a Nomex felt. And this protects areas that don't get over 700 degrees.
Like duct tape.
Different types of blankets. We have some.
Where's the duct tape from? That's
Well, we don't put it on the outside. They have it on the inside.
fantastic.
Any questions about tile? If you have any, and this one right here, yeah, the very dark ones on the edge of our landing gear door, those are the strong ones. Now, this vehicle was flown 32 times. That's what they look like when they were brand new. That tile has never flown. This next flight
Those are
will be
replacement tiles.
yeah, but all these others
It's like your bathroom.
and flown 32 times. We don't cost you since NASA owns the material, and what will we make them right across the street. So
Thanks for keeping our astronauts cool. Appreciate you.
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Glad we could get here to see this. This is an amazing vehicle.
The landing gear, look on top of it.
Everything else over there, so whenever the vehicle takes control, takes the ground, 200 feet above the ground, they command the vehicle to drop the landing gear, once they get ready to have to drop. Do that just before they touch it.
So, just for Lynn's benefit, this is a tag when you guys take off to.
The vehicle, yeah, this is one of the pad, yeah, the little orbiter is attached to the orange tank that you see, and then two solid rockets.
Wow. So there are two on either side.
But it only attaches with 3 points, and one of them is this bolt right here. You look around the
That big
corner.
red bolt?
No, the red are caps. This little tiny bolt in the middle.
That's it?
That's it.
It's gotta be a pretty strong bolt.
2 nuts back there. This is extremely strong. This bolt, but that's all. Only 3 points hold that right in the
That's
center.
right in the middle.
That's what
Between the
holds
two
it
rows.
together to the big external tank.
So what happens is the big external tanks provide the thrust.
They provide the fuel for 3
The lift
engines, 8.5 minutes, and the tank is empty. This bolt explodes. We'll never see this piece again.
So when the craft disengages from the bolt, what height are you? 300 miles. How fast do you think to 8.5 minutes? Think about that. In 8 minutes, you're up.
You're already past the other side of Africa. You're flying at 5 miles per second.
5 miles a second. That's pretty fast.
And this is called Orbiter Vehicle 104. Big Bang.
This is all in terms of expansion. We had this conversation. Well, we're gonna do some experiments up here. This takes entropy.
I heard there was water. I heard there was water.
Let me tell you, they were excited to get out of school. So, you know, the staff came in this morning. They didn't see it. They were excited about the alarm, but the benefit is to get out of school.
Our kids seem to mention the same thing.
Maybe they can get on another day.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
know.
so it looks like Monday, huh? Okay, you guys will hopefully. I was just mentioning to Mark, I did not realize you guys have to have good weather in Spain and France as well as here. Which explains why, you know, a lot of times you guys, everything has to convert just right.
We've actually struck twice for bad weather in Europe. I was thinking, you know, today, this morning, we get pretty good on that.
Yeah, no, it was.
But one of 3 sites is all we need, so I think we probably would.
That's the amazing thing about the space shuttle is that it can land elsewhere.
Yeah, we got the tour, we looked at the tile. Those tiles are amazing. We sprayed that water. And we went up by the hat, so that the sign wall over there.
I didn't know what I was looking at.
Well, what I didn't realize too is Deanna was explaining how, she was talking a lot about the exercises you guys need to do up there. And 2 things I didn't realize. One is that on the spacewalk, I guess the seats are so heavy. I mean, you guys well, but I guess the resistance and moving around apparently, you know, you got to be.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's why he's our lead.
The guy in the best shape.
But most of this is bulk.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, see, the Russian suit is 1.5 times this more pressure inside. I did that 6 times.
I'm with
Yeah, the Russian suit's tougher.
The other thing I didn't realize was that the air has to be mechanically circulated because you get these times.
No convection.
That's amazing.
Now, after launch, how long are you guys going to be up here?
Just
2 weeks. Now, and how much of that is orbiting? How much of that is you guys going to the space station?
So yeah, we'll dock with the space station after about a day.
Who was coughing over there, by the way? Stay away from my astronauts. Don't think I didn't hear that. Was that you, no?
No, sir.
Okay, I want to make sure. Yeah, but so I'm sorry. So you guys going to be?
Yes, we'll be going sunrise, sunset.
That's pretty spectacular.
That's why it's hard to spike the How many docks do we have? For 16-day flight, we will have 12. 4 spacewalks. 248 guys.
Who's that? Who's going to be walking?
Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry.
And Greg at the end, his first time to go out. So we're,
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, we're excited.
It's going to be your first walk.
First
huh?
spacewalk, yeah.
That's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, 3 of us are doing spacewalk.
We have 4. I don't get to do a spacewalk. We have 4 spacewalks and 3 people to do them. So we kind of split up. Mike and I will do 3 of them, and Greg will do 2 of them together.
We were just talking about the physical recovery when you've been out in space for 6 months. That's the thing we don't.
Yeah, we don't talk about it enough. There's a lot of science, you know, to try and maintain our health while we're up there. And that's
But
a
it's,
big part of the
it's
science.
really neat. Well, we've learned some of the things that we've learned. I also served with Greg. In fact, when you called us right after you got elected, you called up the space station. We were
He and I were the ones up there during the vote.
Yes.
You guys vote in space?
Yeah, we
They
voted
did.
for space, yeah.
We encourage other people.
We
to
won't
vote.
ask them who they voted for, but I want you to know.
But we've learned so much about how to take care of old people, because some of what we get is our bones become brittle, things like that, osteoporosis and things like that. It has direct application to life here on Earth.
Well, this is one of the things, you know, as we are shaping massive budget, massive mission, you know, one of the things we want to do is
with the kids.
put a lot more research and energy into this whole issue of if we want to go to Mars, for example, we're going to have to figure out the science behind it. So, well, we couldn't be more excited about what you guys are doing. Let's be proud of you. Well,
Especially the girls.
I tell you what, we're gonna, you know, we're gonna miss this one. You never know, there's gonna be one more chance we may be able to get down there. I've got a nice plane, so.
Well, we have all the launches marked on my calendar, which sets it so that we're aware, we know it's coming out. So it's a priority.
Got the last one.
Last one's on the end of June,
Yeah.
which may be a nice time to do
And in June, we're supposed to be doing an international trip. Maybe back.
You guys may be coming back.
Just a couple days, sure.
Yeah,
Not even a couple days, man. What are you talking about? 2 hours. It's a 2-hour flight. We can make it. So.
I think they're gonna take you over to see the rest of the
Good.
stuff.
Okay. We got
Now,
time.
are the kids?
The kids here, but you know, I think Doc didn't want them.
Yeah, but the doc could go.
Yeah, our kids would love to meet your kids.
We can do.
Yeah, that would be
I'm
great.
just saying. That's the only
We
reason
would
they're not
love to
here.
meet them, but maybe next time.
Next time.
Well, it's a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Actually, the truth is, they're not one. They maintain themselves. I don't have to talk about that.
So they just a day of school with us.
They did, and they're very happy about it.
All right.
Yeah. So, but they were inspired. I mean, it was fascinating to see them when they, had the Olympics. You could really see that they were just absorbed by it. The other thing that was interesting that the kids were really struck by was Deanna was describing how the planet looks, and the fact that you can see runoff from streams, deforestation and things like that. I mean, kids, this generation is a lot more aware of environmental issues than I think people
First flight up in 2012, last one in 08. I could see
Seymour was
them
learning a lot about this.
Yeah.
It just looks, physically looks different.
Right.
See how the trees are disappearing.
Exactly. And so that really, you know, that struck me. But part of the reason I think they're more aware is because of space exploration.
Yeah, they got big
She
picture.
got a big picture view, you know, and it reminds people, you know, I just, right before we came here, we were in Tuscaloosa. I was going to this tornado that was saying, and I've never seen anything like it. I mean, it was just, block after block is just level. But the mayor there talked about how, you know, he doesn't understand until something like that happens, how petty all of our various arguments are.
We're learning.
I know you guys experience that as well. Yeah.
Why are you fighting down there,
Right,
kids?
right.
Stop fighting.
There are no borders in the Middle East.
Yeah, there's no big line between the
Actually, that makes sense.
irrigation, yeah.
That's interesting, because of the stark
National
differences
policy
in terms of
on
that.
irrigation.
And what Israel was able to do to that.
Right. That's fascinating. Wow. Yeah. Now, it's not true that you guys can actually see the Great Wall. I hear that's the rumor.
I was up there for a year, and I
Depends on what
looked,
way.
well, you can see the pyramids of Egypt.
You can't see the
You
pyramids.
can see the pyramids of Egypt. You can see them without a big without telescope or binoculars or anything. You can see the pyramids. But the reason why you can't see the Great Wall of China, there's only one guy that's claimed to have had a picture with it in it, is because they use natural materials like nearby.
just blends into
It-
the-
it- it-
blends into the
exactly. There's no
And it
contrast.
follows the hills anyway.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
whereas the pyramids are right in the middle of the
You,
desert.
you see Cairo, it's all silver, and you see the desert, and you see the little dots that are here.
You can see football stadiums.
Yeah, you can see airports, football stadiums. I even took a picture of my dad's house, and his house.
His vision is really good, sir, really good.
And really, these Spanish flights will be after our flight, towards the end of our flight, will be the American.
The most time in space. This guy, he's a young guy. He's still got his hair.
He's done 2 flights in 6 months.
This is my first time on the space shuttle, and Mark has been a great commander in showing myself and Ricky Bobby here. I mean, Roberto. This is our first time. We both flew with the Russians twice, and now we've gone through the American program with the space shuttle. It's really impressive.
It's going to be wonderful.
So do you all get on each other's nerves at any point?
Yeah, we try. We try.
You know, we've had almost 2 years of bonding as a team, so, and we went on a trip together, or we just had each other.
Mark's like that older brother that won't let us fight.
The nicknames are getting out of control.
Although the last time some astronauts were in my office, the short guy was getting teased.
That was Gary.
It was Gary.
Oh, yeah.
You guys were giving Gary a really hard time. I felt terrible for him.
For this long.
Has he?
Yeah, he works for Space Center.
Does it?
Well, yeah, he was at my reception last night.
Oh, was he?
These two are about
Was,
the
I
same
hope he
height.
was at mine. I flew with him in space.
There's no one guy.
I only had one other space plane and was with Garrett.
Yeah, me too.
He was like one of the only guys who was like near 40. The rest of us were like near 50.
So how do your families handle all of this? Do they get nervous, or are they excited?
They must be
Are
very
they-
stressed.
They're really, but you know, they're, I mean, our kids grow up with the space program, and we go over and show them the mock-ups all the time, and they're just really excited about what we do, and then they give us the support. And it's kind of like that, I imagine your family too, is that, you know, without the support of your family, it's hard to do great
We
things.
got mom-in-laws here with us. We brought her down. Absolutely. So,
Sir, we want
come
to
on.
give you some time to meet with.
Let's get a good picture here with all of us. Come on.
Green Drinkle over here.
Yeah, you bet. There we go. All right.